Heard, get out and vote. It is primary election day. Most polls around the area close at 7. Your election HQ is at news.kzrg.com under the elections tab, and listen for more primary coverage tonight. News.kzrg. Your news, a service of Liberty Tree Guns, where you can buy your next gun for just $20 down and take 3 months to pay for it. No interest, no fees, no catch. Get a gun for just $20 down at Liberty Tree Guns. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Sunny and hot today with a high near 100. We'll see mostly clear skies, snow flows in the mid-60s. Sunshine 92 for Wednesday. For Thursday, still hot. More sunshine and a high near 95.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar's not showing anything over the 4 states.
73 in Peoria, 72 in Pittsburgh, 73 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Kylie from Carl Junction.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Kylie. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the Morning KIX page on the KIX website and click on the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
The KIX Summer Tickets Shootout continues. We've got your tickets to go see Josh Turner with Tracy Lawrence.
All you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025. We're going to find out who the winner is in just 18 minutes.
Here's Nate Smith.
On KIX 102.5.
Good morning. Morning, Christy. Thank you for the gift.
Morning, guys.
Megan. Morning, Jimmy. Morning, Major. Thank you for the gift, Miss Megan.
So, last night, I'm coming in the house after letting Bella go out to go to the bathroom. Jeez. When you open your phone and that's what's right there.
Twisted Takes Tuesday is a trip today.
Yeah. So, anyway, I see something down. So, I got a little closer.
Is that a Black Widow?
No.
What's that?
About that big around.
Ooh. Oh, man, he's big.
So, they're not poisonous. They're venomous, though. What's the difference? I don't know. They say that the sting is about like a bee sting and it's not harmful to humans. There's only 2 poisonous spiders in the U.S. that are actual poisonous. That's the black widow and the brown recluse. The wolf spider family, they actually eat brown recluse. And while they don't, killing them is dangerous because they oftentimes carry hundreds of their babies on their back. And if you kill the mama, the babies will scatter and they can produce a spider infestation of alacoses.
What'd you do?
I killed it. I killed it so hard that there was no chance of anything living. Then I immediately sent the pictures to my daughter, Candace, who loves spiders.
And she was mortified.
I said, I'm saving this for you. She said, burn your house down now.
That's the only logical thing to do. Thank you for sharing the video, Megan. Yeah, I'll pass on this.
Yeah, it was big. I was like, Gina, come here. Look at this. This has been, they are bad this year. Alacoses are, or just spiders in general? We had to have the house sprayed, so we always have it sprayed in the early summer or spring. And then we've had to have them come back 2 different times this year. Usually it's just one time, but we had to have them come 2. And I explained to my wife, you can't pesticide spray spiders because they're not insects, and so you can't put a poison down that's going to kill them later. You have to kill them on contact inside. So you can kill them the instant you spray, but not afterwards. Mm-hmm. There's nothing you can put down that's going to. Yeah, Woody, really this year we have. It's been an awful lot.
You've had a very active, you've had a bat, a turtle,
active nature, the
spider,
deer, spider, copperheads, snakes. Oh, found another little baby copperhead that was dead, and it looked like Bella. I know better. Bella Okay, so, but it was in pieces, and she was rolling over on it, and I'm like, Bella, get off the earthworms. And I thought, we haven't had any rain in a while. Why is there? And I go over and look. Sure enough, it's one of those little.
Mm-mm. We've got baby bunnies in our front yard.
Chad, you are right. The flies are so bad. My wife,
flies are awful.
you come outside with any kind of food, and they are going to swarm you.
Oh, it's terrible.
So we've been using citronella candles a lot. My wife came outside last night to eat her salad while I was swimming in the pool, and they immediately just converged on her. So I went and lit one, but I guess she was about done eating by the time, it had any effect. Yeah,
Morning,
it's almost
Shalala.
impossible to eat outside this year. They leave you alone, I think, if you don't have food. But slightest little bit of something to eat or drink, and they're all over you.
You see a lot of earthworms, even though we haven't had any rain.
Morning, Sheila. Not at his house. Whatever. So I got home. We went and worked out last night. So I worked all afternoon. I think I got done.
Good for you.
With the Axe Effect. I think I'm ready to go. I'm going to try it out at rehearsals tonight.
Yay.
We will see. Me and Ronaldo, my buddy, we worked really closely. We compared with his, and he's like, I kind of think yours sounds a little better right now. So we'll see. We'll see. And the real test is in a working stage environment. So the flies, it don't matter if you have food or not, is what he's saying. Yeah, I've not had any big issues with them. Maybe you're just sweeter than I am, Chad. That's a possibility.
Morning, Sarah.
So then when I came home after working out and I got in the pool and I'm looking over, and part of the problem, I put in all those new truss joists under my deck. One of them was a little too low, so when I screwed the deck boards down, it pulled the boards down, and it looked warped. So I had to get under there and unscrew all that and move it up, put some shims under it and everything, fix that. And then I'm like, boy, that mimosa needs pruned. So got next thing you know.
One thing after another after another.
Chad says it is true. He is. Ask his old lady.
Wait, what are you doing today, Shalala? Good luck.
You ever use oil of old lady?
Oil?
Isn't that
oil
what it's
of
called?
Olay?
Oil of old lady.
Not called. No, it's oil.
I'm
oil
pretty
of
sure
Olay.
they have an old grandma going, no, quit squeezing me. So do not go look at your 401k today because it's just going to depress you and make you so sad.
Yeah, I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
If there's any money left in it
Hold on,
at
I gotta
all after the stock market. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 709.
Sunshine and hot today could feel like 105 at 73 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes.
Well, how'd you like to go see Josh Turner and Tracy Lawrence?
They're gonna be in concert at the Black Oak Amphitheater on August 16th, and we're giving you tickets.
All you got to do to get entered to win is text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
And we're gonna find out who the winner is in just 11 minutes.
Here's Dirk Bentley
On the 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
Tap that screen.
Thank you, Megan.
Yeah, share the video. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
Christy liked it. Thank you,
Plucker.
Christy.
It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Kathy.
Happy birthday
She says,
to Kathy. We've got to
"Sing to
sing
me."
happy
Of
birthday to
course.
Kathy. What version are we going to sing? I need to know which one we're going to do.
We did the one the other day, so let's do the other
How
one.
about the one where we can't? I know. Let's do this one. Okay, you ready?
This is for you, Kathy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo!
That's just for you, Kathy. Morning, Nikki. Good morning, Sarah. Sarah.
All right. Gotta go.
Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. And we have a third Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. So many Sarahs this morning. And you all spell your name the same way. All right, we need to pick a winner. Morning, Frank. Let's see. Ending the contest. I'm having it pick a winner right now. There we go. When he comes back, there's our winner. Thank you for the follow, Chad. If vampires can't see their reflection in the mirror, how come their hair is always perfect? I don't know. That's a great question, though. All right, there is our winner.
Where?
Right there.
Where?
Under there.
Ah!
Surprise! Surprise! Thank you for the likes there, rah rah.
Rah, rah, rah.
The rah, 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 rah. I know. Oh, I know.
You have yours? Yeah.
What are you?
Singing into your purse. Hey, Jen can do that too when she's in a good mood. All right, let's call our wiener.
Call the wiener. Call the wiener.
Hey, Richard, how's it
Hello.
going, man? Hey, I got a question for you. Your last name is Persinger, right? Is that like, you think somewhere in your genealogical history there was someone who was a purse singer? You know, that, I don't know.
they, they just open up their purse and sing into it.
Well, you know, after 400 years, it's all gone.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to have the musical talent. You just have to be able to enjoy it, right?
Well, and that's why you have won Josh Turner and Tracy Lawrence tickets.
Woo!
Congratulations, buddy. You're going to be going to see them at the Black Oak Amphitheater on August 16th.
Still listen to the Four States Concert Connection.
All right,
Fabulous.
Richard. Congratulations, man. We're going to get a little more. We're going to get a little more info from you here, but while she's getting ready to do that, I'll let you know that at the end of the contest, they're going to email those tickets to you. They're going to be coming from an email address, national@ZRI Marketing. So be watching for that in your spam and in your inbox.
All right, Richard, has any of your information changed?
But he's trying to get out.
You still have the Gmail address? All right. Well, we will get these tickets emailed to you. I'm not sure when they're going to do that, but just keep an eye on your email, okay?
It'll either be Friday or Monday, maybe as late as Tuesday. If you don't see them by next week, you can go ahead and call our business office at 624-1025, and they'll see what's happened there. All right. Thanks,
Thanks,
Richard.
Richard. Morning, Melissa. Thank you for the gift and the like. What am I laughing?
His too. That's what, apparently that kind of singing elicits that. I just see him in a purse.
Why are we both doing that?
Then Richard had a little bit of a breakdown there for a second or two. Yeah, easy there,
He's
buddy.
doing
It's
his
okay.
best.
I'm trying to find where that all ends.
Thank you for the gift, Christy. Thank you again. Morning, Megan. Morning, Megan. Morning, Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Contagious.
Thank you for sharing the video, Nathan. Ooh, I too am a latte loving girl. Thank you for the gift, Sarah. No, thank you for the gift, Shalala. That you can move to Laverne and we still get you two mixed up. I hate music. Shalala.
Okay.
You got 50 seconds. You need more time? What? 35 seconds.
Ready.
Are you ready or are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Thank you, Melissa.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
It's going to be hot today as we see heat index values reach 105 at 73 in Joplin.
And we've been getting you signed up to win tickets to see Josh Turner and Tracy Lawrence together in concert August 16th at the Black Oak Amphitheater.
And our system just picked a winner, so you ready to call him?
You want
Here's
me
the
to call him?
Yeah, here's the number right here.
On what?
The telephone.
Oh,
The thing with the buttons, you got to push the button to make the noise and do the thing.
All right. Push this button?
Yep. Right there. No, that's the microphone. Wrong button.
What about this?
Other button. Nope, that's still the microphone.
Why? That's what I talk into.
Exactly. You had to push the buttons over there on the phone, though.
Man, she's bossy. What's that noise?
You're doing it. Good job.
I'm still learning. Do we hang up now? That
No.
just means it
We
failed?
want them to answer.
What if they don't answer?
This is good.
Hello, this is Richard.
Hey, Richard, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Your last name is Persinger, right?
Yes, it is.
Is that like, you think somewhere in your genealogical history there was someone who was a Persinger? You know, that I don't know.
They just open up their purse and sing into it.
I sure don't have any musical talent, though. That's the thing.
Well, you know, after 400 years, it's all gone.
Yeah, very true.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to have the musical talent. You just have to be able to enjoy it, right?
That's right. I do enjoy music.
Well, and that's why you have won Josh Turner and Tracy Lawrence tickets.
All right.
Congratulations, buddy. You're going to be going to see them at the Black Oak Amphitheater on August 16th.
That sounds great.
Tell us who's the 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
We did it.
Again. Oh,
We already have 5,500 likes this morning, y'all. Thank you so much.
man, you guys are on it. Insert my laugh.
Oh, do we still have Megan's laugh from yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
We do have.
pretty sure we
I
saved
did
it.
save it. I did save it.
Oh, look at the baby with her hair up. Look at Maddie with her little pony.
That is more manly than
I
my
just
laugh will
love it.
ever be.
I love it so much.
Here, wait. It's all appropriate.
Oh, she is so precious, Megan.
She looks a little resentful about the whole photo session, though. If vampires, Nathan says, if vampires can't see their reflection in the mirror, how come their hair is always perfect?
That's what I'm saying.
Wigs, Nathan, wigs.
Oh, so they can see the wig, what they're doing, and they put it on their head, and then
That or it's set in place, and
Mm.
they just set it in place.
sneak attack, sneak cat attack. Y'all, I can't wait for you to see today's Twisted Takes Tuesday.
No, it is.
Oh dear,
It is wrong.
it is an experience.
Shall we say it's a new inversion of Morning Kicks? Morning Kicks with Randina and Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball Technics morning.
Let's get the most likes on the live, yes, please.
I don't know what the most would be. We always just kind of taper off and stop after 10K. So.
Hey, by the way, thank you guys for all the interaction with our videos yesterday. The one that we did of a hair flip got over 4,000 views, so that was cool.
Crazy.
We haven't gotten a video like that in a
On
minute.
TikTok?
Mhm.
Yeah. TikTok's been going, no more for you.
Yeah.
You had too much interaction. Is that an Asian accent?
I don't know. That was something. We got to figure out one to do today that's going to be just as great.
I was talking with someone. They said, man, your guys' TikTok took off. I said, yeah, they've kind of choked it here lately. But I said, it's been a great experience because it taught Jen how to be social media effective. And it has begun to residually grow our other platforms through that. So we're seeing stuff happen on Facebook and YouTube that wasn't happening before.
Yeah. YouTube's been cool. We've had a
How
really
was that?
steady flow of new subscribers on YouTube, like every day.
What are we up to?
220 something.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. We had only a little over 100. not
Yeah, I
long
know.
ago.
YouTube, nothing really significant happens till you get up into the tens of thousands. 10,000, 100,000 before you begin.
Right. Whenever Randy teases you, it's great.
It is.
This is major. Morning,
is.
Thomas. Okay, how did we get the clip to stay on your head?
We just put it in my hair. I have hair. I have lots of long flowing locks. It's just they're invisible. You can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Use tape. Morning, Kenneth.
Oh boy. I've got so my oldest daughter's coming to spend the weekend. Her and her family's coming to spend the weekend this weekend. And and the boy, she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So we're buying her a great big old jar of dill pickles. That's what she's craving right now.
Yes.
And she is they're coming up and going to spend time swimming in the pool and everything,
Right.
grilling and all that. But sometime I realized that I'm very monochromatic. I've got too light. I did not tan in here. I just did over here. So it's the same with my back and my front. So I'm really dark front and then kind of not pale, but not nearly as dark on the back side.
Because you get falling asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep laying in the floater.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Suzanne.
I know. Pickles.
She's apparently craving. She's apparently craving the pickles. Your connection is unstable. We have adjusted your video quality. What TikTok said.
Sweet heat pickles. That sounds delicious. There was a lady at the
I
farmer's
don't
market
like
that made homemade pickles once, and they were just so good.
Cannot stand sweet pickles. Ugh.
Like, I don't want gherkins or whatever. I
Any
like
of them.
the kosher dills are my favorite.
Dill. The only thing I can. Pickled okra. Right on, Thomas. Good pastrami.
That's what I've been eating. Thank you, Thomas.
I'm not a fan of pastrami. You know what I have been? I'm still doing the carnivore thing, trying to, in spite of Nikki's best efforts. Yesterday was destroyed, by the way. So for dinner, all I had was,
Floyd.
Oh my gosh, the name just slipped out of my head.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto wrapped around mozzarella cheese.
Which is so delicious.
Yeah,
I've
so
never had
I'll eat a whole package of that at a go, which is acceptable on the carnivore diet.
Mm-hmm.
I like prosciutto, but I do not like pastrami.
Same.
Or pepperoni. I'm not a fan of pepperoni by itself either. My wife
Really?
offered to get some of that and bring. I was like, no, not by itself.
Where are you getting the
Prosciutto wrap.
Yeah.
At
Is it
Aldi's
Walmart?
they sell it.
See,
So
I was looking for my Aldi's the other day because that's what I thought. I couldn't find them.
I think it was at Aldi's. It may have been at Walmart. It comes in like this little tray, and there's like little segments in it, and it's got like 5 in a package.
Yeah.
They're expensive. I think it is Walmart at the neighborhood market. You're leaving already, Woody?
It's getting late. What are you talking about?
Getting
it's like
late?
6:30 there.
Yeah. 5:30.
5:30 there.
Where's it 6:30? You're not
What
Mountain
time
Time.
is it there?
Aren't you Pacific Time?
What is Vegas? Vegas is
I think it's Pacific Time.
Major. What time is it?
He likes
It's because
pastrami.
pastrami is his favorite.
I'm not
Morning,
a
Shelby.
big fan. It's a little too spicy, a little too seasoned for me.
There's just something about pastrami that, I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me.
But they have the prosciutto in sheets you can buy. But it's very hard to get it off without tearing it because it's so thin. So they have these little clear plastic sheets in between them. And you're supposed to pull those off. But then when you try to pull the prosciutto off, it just falls to pieces.
528. Okay.
Yeah.
Sam's
He's
Club
West
has some of the
Coast.
prosciutto too.
Yeah. So buying them where they're already wrapped around the mozzarella cheese, which is what I'm going to do with it anyway. And they have these pork rinds. I've never, ever been a fan of pork rinds. I do not like pork rinds. Can't stand them.
Mm-hmm.
But they have these sour cream and onion flavored pork rinds that taste just like Funyuns.
Yummy.
Just like Funyuns. So that with the prosciutto, I'm good. That's a meal for me.
That's a meal?
I will eat the whole bag and the whole package of that.
Oh my
Yeah, and I'm
gosh.
stuffed. West Side. West Side. Wait, is it East Side, West Side? Yeah, that's West Side. Or they
It's
do
not West Side.
like the cartels do, like they do numbers because of their designations.
Apple butter and cottage cheese.
I did eat about half of a
So good.
container of cottage cheese too, but I didn't put apple butter on it because that's not in the diet.
But it's so delicious. I need to put in more music.
Floyd says, I've got to, if I go to watch you somewhere else, no one would be here right now. That's true, Floyd. Yeah. So he is maintaining our Facebook comments. The flavored pork rinds, they've got them. There's a whole section of them at Wally World that they have.
Maybe I'm just eating the wrong pork rinds. I've never been like, woohoo, pork rinds.
What is these called? Pork you or
Pork you?
they've got a funny name or get porked or something like that. I think it's pork you, pork rinds. And
Yeah.
they've got barbecue. They have cheddar cheese, white cheddar cheese. Those are really good. They taste a lot like
cheese.
they taste a lot like cheese puffs.
See, white
like
cheddar cheese is a
Cheetos.
flavor I've never been able to get into unless it's real white cheddar cheese.
These taste like
Ugh.
Cheetos.
No.
And then they have the sour cream and onion.
Oh,
That
what
tastes
what,
like
what did we
Funyuns.
say? That was bad. TikTok shopping. What did we say? TikTok shop. I don't know. Megan's just saying the phrase.
Just checking.
Yeah, there you go. Stick with your seafood diet, Floyd.
Morning Blunder Guts 52. Right on, Floyd.
Oh, I
Chad
love
says
cottage cheese.
cheese is gross. What I do, Chad,
Oh,
because I don't
good.
like the whey. Ugh, it's gross. It's disgusting. She just took a picture of the bag, I think. Yep. It's porking good, is what it is. So there they are.
I've never even seen those before. Porking good.
They are. I do not like pork rinds at all, but those are really good. They taste just like Funyuns. Just like Funyuns. Same texture, everything. Cottage cheese, what I do, Chad, is I take like the lid of the cottage cheese container and I pour all of that whey as much as I can get off of it. Then it's just curds, cheese curds, which are great.
I love cottage cheese. There's so much you can do with
yes,
it.
that's what it's called.
For
Morning,
lunch, a lot
Kendra.
of the time, I'll do cottage cheese with marinara, pepperoni, little cheese, and Italian seasoning.
Marinara?
Marinara. Don't. You've
Is it
ruined it for me
marinara?
once. And that's what I'll eat. And MJ and I share an office. And MJ will freak out when I pull this out because it's like orange cottage cheese because of the marinara sauce.
Marinara sauce. On
Yes.
It.
And he's like, oh, it's so good.
Morning, Rob. Marinara sauce on
If you've never had
anything
that
is good.
before, 10-10 recommend.
Can't have marinara sauce right
Yeah, plain's good too, Sarah. I just like cottage cheese.
now. I always liked
Morning, Kenda.
cottage cheese and whole wheat bread. I love something about the whole wheat with that. It's, I don't know, but I can't have bread, so.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a cold lasagna.
there you go.
Exactly. It's so good. I guess we're going to go now.
All right. So we're talking a little bit about your 401k, about the stock market ridiculousness. We could do that. All right. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 734.
It's going to be hot today. It's going to feel like 105. It's 73 in Joplin.
So in the next hour, we're going to be talking about the trouble you got into the time you were left home alone, or maybe your kids were left home alone.
You can tell us what happened by texting or calling 417-623-1025.
Stock market is in a turmoil right now. Well, I guess it kind of recovered a
Sort
little
of.
bit.
I mean, yesterday was brutal, though. Yesterday's trading session was just not good.
Yeah, you probably don't want to check on your 401k today.
So during yesterday's trading session, the index shed this is insane. $1.3 trillion in value.
There was a little bit of an overbound or a rebound when there last night.
Yeah, there was a little bit. I mean, there was a major sell-off yesterday, though, which was sparked by the fears that the U.S. economy is slowing faster than expected. There was a little bit of a bounce back last night in overnight trading, but little relief, if anything.
Can you imagine, though, if you're, like, say, getting ready to retire, say, next week or something, and all of this happens?
Oh, my
and
God,
now you're
terrifying.
Looking, so you're not likely to get an apology from the Fed or the stock market or anyone like that.
Well, that's why we've got Mr. Morgan Freeman to do it for them.
Hello, I am your 401k. I'd like to sincerely apologize that the Dow took a hit, so you're probably going to have to keep working into old age. With all your retirement savings in the stock market, it seems your 401k and IRA are both DOA. At least you'll have Social Security until those funds are depleted in 2034. If you really need some money, though, you can try selling a kidney and use the proceeds to buy lottery tickets. Good luck. Apologetically yours, your 401k.
How about a restream and ban that Twitch user, please?
Bye, Shelly.
Thank you.
Blocked.
Yes, it's so good. I seriously recommend it, Melissa. It's low carb and it's tasty and it's nom nom nom. Thank you for the gift, Chad. Thank you for the gift, Melissa. Oh, a tiny dino. Thank you, Chad. So cottage cheese and pineapple is a combination I've never been able to get into. I don't know why.
Cottage cheese and any kind of fruit.
It doesn't do it for me. Like the little mandarin oranges, I can't do it.
Nope, gross.
Mm-mm. What are you talking about? Getting one every morning over there?
Twitch. Yeah, but at
Oh,
least
over
we're
on
getting
Twitch.
some reach there, even if it
Yeah.
is just to the spammers, the only ones that responded.
We had a guy who was hopping on there every now and again with us. I don't know if he's still watching.
Thank you, Chad.
Ooh, Bill sends cards. I'd like a card, please.
What card?
I don't know.
Sends cards to who? Whom?
Whom? With a mama. All right. Man, my hair looks so long in that video. The hair flip. My hair was like shoulder length when I started working. Remember that? Okay. What do I recall? I don't need to see that. Morning, John.
So did you know that the bald eagle is still not our national bird?
What?
I always thought it was too, but it is not. The U.S. Senate, though, passed a bill yesterday designating the bald eagle as America's bird.
I thought it already was. It's
Nope.
not?
After more than 200 years of symbolizing our country, the bald eagle is not the official national bird. Senator Cynthia Loomis, who's a Republican from Wyoming, one of the bill's co-sponsors, said, for more than 240 years, the bald eagle has been synonymous with American values, yet is still not officially our national bird. I look forward to seeing this legislation pass the House and signed into law soon. Still has to go through the House, you know. When the bald eagle was included on the National Seal of the United States in 1782, its place as one of the most iconic symbols was solidified, but it was never formally ratified as the official bird.
Is that why the eagle always looks really grumpy when you see it on like a
Yeah.
American
What are they using
stuff?
me here for? And I'm
He's
not
like,
even
wait
the
a
national bird.
second.
Plus, it's annoyed at the name. Why not Valiant Eagle or Mighty Eagle? Why do they focus on the baldness of the eagle?
But he's not bald. He's just got white feathers up top.
I don't know. Driving in Joplin, you'd think that the official bird was the middle finger, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, Benjamin Franklin wanted the national bird to be the turkey. I'm not kidding. This was an actual thing. He thought that the turkey was a noble bird. You could eat it,
No.
and it actually foraged and wasn't a carrion eater like the eagle. The eagle's actually kind of almost a buzzard with
I'll
just
take the
better
eagle.
looks.
Wait, so who was the national bird before? Did we just never have one?
Never had one. That wasn't a thing.
Really?
Yeah. This stuff only happens when there's no wars going on. You know, they're really bored and they've got to. Before that, they were really busy with other stuff.
So then Missouri's got a national bird.
The bluebird, the state bird. Didn't know what it was.
No,
Kansas has one too. It's the carrion buzzard.
it's not.
Probably the crow.
We've got to go to Eagle Days in Stella for a Gen Tours. I think it's in January.
They brought in one time. They brought in an
The dodo.
American bald eagle in the studio here from Stella.
That's so cool.
It was so huge. You
They're
can't
so much bigger than you imagine.
understand. Yeah, I mean, this thing was like this tall. They put it on my arm. I had to wear a glove and put it on my arm. It weighed I mean, holding your arm like this is one thing, but with all that weight on, I'm like, holy cow. And he's looking at me like, I will eat your eyeballs.
Was he grumpy?
Mhm.
Make me the national bird.
But last night, it was ridiculous. We were at the gym working out, and there were people clustering around. You know, they have TV monitors everywhere showing TV, and they had the Olympics on. And there were people actually standing around watching the Olympics during particular competitions. The swim stuff was going on last night. And
Yeah.
they were kind of clustering around the monitors watching. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why did you even come here?
They're being inspired.
Okay, whatever.
So what were they watching? Do you know?
The swimming.
What was it a specific like? Katie Ledecky going for the gold
I
again.
have no idea. I was working out. So I do know the Paraguayan swimmer, Lana Alonso, did you hear about that? Has been kicked out of the Olympic Village.
Why?
Apparently she's been using her good looks for a lot of self-promotion on social media. She failed to qualify for her event, first off, and then publicly announced her retirement immediately after she failed to qualify. And while losing athletes are allowed to stay until the end of the Olympic Games, the coach told her to leave for allegedly distracting her teammates. I guess she had spent a lot of time in Disneyland there in Paris instead of supporting her teammates, in addition to posting poses and sexy outfits on her Instagram. So I guess the coach said her presence had an inappropriate effect on her team, and she was kicked out.
Megan wants to ride an ostrich one day.
The thing,
What?
riding an ostrich is the
That's
thing.
not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
You can't ride an ostrich.
Look it up. Yeah, you can.
You can't. What? Okay, why is that the first thing that comes up on Google's? Google.
It's the thing.
While it is possible to ride an ostrich, some say the practice is unsafe for both humans and the birds. They're not made to be ridden.
But people do it. Look up Swiss Family Robinson.
That's not real. Okay, if you look at the pictures, though, that's kind of awesome. Ostriches are another bird that always look like they're mad. Oh, they did it at Dolly's Stampede.
Yeah, they read them at the Dixieland or whatever it's called now.
Major says, imagine her riding that thing with her laugh. Just riding the ostrich.
And it'd be like, every time it took a step.
That'd be an awesome opportunity for Gin Tour to go and ride ostriches. I don't even know where we'd go around here to ride an ostrich for Gin Tours. Got a second 30. Wait, where is Dixie Stampede? I don't even know where that is. The one at the Dolly Stampede?
Yeah, that's the same place.
But that's not near here, though.
It's in Branson.
We're not doing a Gin Tours all the way in Branson.
No. Plus, it's expensive. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Well, we're reaching that point in the summer where there's no more vacation days.
Yeah, what do you do about that?
I don't know. We'll find out after Luke Bryan.
On KIX 102.5.
Probably just cry.
Huh?
Probably just cry.
We can tie this in with our
Mm. Little man's already asked for y'all to go to Titanic Museum. I want to go to the Titanic Museum. I really do.
Once is enough.
Oh my gosh. I think it would be so much fun. Could we ever do a morning KIX Branson trip?
Got the money. That's one of the things that's like the difference between the U.S. and Mexico. You know, go to Mexico, you'd pay one fee and get to enjoy all of these things. But like at a place like Branson, they nickel and dime you every second you turn around. You go into one of those fun parks, you know, and you have to pay for every little thing that's there. It's real easy to go into one of those like go-kart places and end up spending $500-$600 easy in a day.
Do they all want to go?
Stupid.
Christy wants to go. Sarah wants to go. Chad wants to go.
Well, y'all just pack
Everybody
up
wants
and
to
make a
go.
carpool. I hate Branson.
Well, you have a lot of experience there.
Way too much.
Hi, Smiley. Is you okay?
I don't know.
After tax returns hit, let's go.
What the heck? Did you hear about this? Robert Kennedy Jr., who is, believe it or not, one of the presidential candidates, admitted that about 10 or 11 years ago, he dumped a dead baby bear cub in Central Park next to an old bicycle to make it look like someone killed a bear with a bike in the heart of New York City.
Yes, I saw that.
Why?
I know. Isn't that strange? Why?
Locals saw the bear and they just said, hey, look at the size of that rat.
Melissa would go too. I said, what's a tax return? Are you ready? We got 12 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 749.
Get ready to roast today. It's going to feel like 105 this afternoon. It's 73 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at 4 states' news and weather in just 11 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear about the trouble that you got into when you were left home alone.
623-1025 to text or tell us your stories, or you can tell us on Facebook.
And while you're online, make sure to go get signed up to win the Kansas City getaway that we're doing on the KIX website right now.
There's an awesome package valued at almost $800 that includes overnight hotel stay, tickets to the zoo for 4. It's got tickets for 4 to a ton of stuff in Kansas City. You can get all the details at KIX1025.com. And it's a good thing, too, because do you realize that out of all the countries in the world, the United States ranks second worst for paid vacation days for its workers?
What do you mean?
There's only one country worse than the United States. That's what second worst means, Jen.
So we don't have as many vacation days? Is that what you're saying?
As most other countries. Yeah, the career platform Resume.io reviewed data on laws governing annual statutory paid leave and paid public holidays, and 197 countries found that the U.S. is the second worst country for paid vacation days, right behind Micronesia and just ahead of Nauru, which I thought was a place on what was the movie about the
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, no, it was not Good Will Hunting.
Wait, you're telling me out of 197 countries,
We're
the U.S. is
second worst. So
oh my gosh.
it's no wonder you don't have any vacation days or paid vacation days.
Well, yeah, because the U.S. is apparently second worst. So, man, that sucks.
Aren't you glad that we're giving you the chance to win that Kansas City trip? Because without that, a lot of people might not even be able to have vacation days, at least not here in the United States. I'm going to work. I used up all my vacation days. In the USA, we don't get enough vacation days. My job only gives me 10 days off. I use some in August to go play golf. Trip to the beach
playing KIX with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Megan, you're so funny.
Hee hee hee.
Make your fingers sore, tap that screen, push through the pain. Thank you for all. I mean, it paid off, guys. We've got over 10,000 likes now, almost 11,000 likes. So thank you. That's so cool. Is that Kathy? Miss Kathy, how are you doing? How's Chris? And good morning.
Oh, good morning, Jewel Richards.
If Major ever comes this way, then we got to go to Branson.
Why would you want to do that to him?
Because to give him the
He's
full
from
experience.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like,
We got to give him the full experience.
well, they call it Brand Vegas, or
Do they really call it that?
Mo Vegas,
Bros
or
Vegas? If you think about it, teachers don't get paid vacation
Branson
days,
Vegas.
which is insane. Over 11,000 likes, y'all. Thank you so much. And it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Morning, Juicy. So Reddit had a topic up the other day of what's the strangest job that you've ever had or heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And one girl said she was a professional line holder. I've heard of these. You pay someone to stand in line for concert tickets.
Yep.
This one guy said, I captured bumblebees in little jars, gently chilling them until they were docile, and then glued tiny tracking tags onto their back. Then we surveyed pots of flowering plants to try and spot any of the tagged bees. This was a job.
Okay.
One guy said he worked as an official pet food taster.
Oh, no. Why is he tasting the pet food?
What makes it strange? He said, some of them tasted good to me. And I asked myself, am I a pet?
Why does a human need to taste test pet food?
I don't know.
It doesn't need to taste good for the humans. That's not the point.
Well, how do we know what tastes good to the dog?
Exactly.
They'll eat anything. They eat poop.
Oh, no.
So,
right. The bar's pretty low.
one guy, and this was local, this is here in the 4 states, got to untangle Christmas lights for an entire afternoon as part of their Christmas decorating thing. The lady paid them to untangle all of her Christmas lights.
Okay, I might pay someone to do that because that is the worst.
Here's a lady who made and fitted prosthetic eyes, glass eyes.
Wow.
Yeah. Selling musical toothbrushes. And one guy said, I was the Santa Claus at a pet store one year. It's bad enough we lie to our kids, but also to our pets.
I mean, some people think that we've got a very strange job.
Yeah, it's a weird, different job. But what about this one girl during college? Her summer job was to dye unripe cherries red to make them appear ripe. So I had a vat, and they'd put dye in and dye them for so many hours.
Sneaky.
Yeah. And here's a guy in college worked as a professional sleeper for sleep studies.
Yes, sign me up for that one.
That's a dream job. I mean, literally a dream job.
How do I get that one?
I don't know. Some days I feel like I'm doing that one. So, speaking of vacation, what is the top 3 things you think that people forget when they go on vacation?
Toothpaste?
Toiletries, beauty products, sunscreen. That's number 2.
Phone charger?
Number 1. Number 3, medications.
Medications, yeah. I can see that.
Couch cushions.
Wait, why are your medications in the couch cushions?
Apparently, you take them while sitting on the couch.
Chad says, I'm game for that one.
What?
I don't know. I was just going to say that one, Jen. All right. Oh, the charger. He was going to say the charger.
Morning user 3135-3086-3998. That's catchy. Floyd said he worked at a pet snack plant, and a lot of people would eat some of the dog biscuits after they were baked. Really?
Why? Just because they were hungry? Did they taste like human
Get
cookies?
snacks? No. should know.
What do you mean I should know?
You know, that one hard economic turn you went through.
Do you want to? We could do a Would You Rather Wednesday with.
Should
you can
we?
try dog biscuits and things.
Crunch.
I mean, you've had cat food
Cat
before.
food, yeah. Can't
Major
get much,
hasn't experienced a Would You Rather Wednesday yet.
Can't get worse than cat food.
Cat food just tasted like tuna. It wasn't that bad.
It was gross.
You know,
It had
people still ask about Would You Rather Wednesday all the time.
bits of fish bone in it and stuff. It was horrible.
We could get a couple different kinds for you to try.
You could try it.
Bring out the spinning wheel again.
Remember the gravy train? Purina gravy train dog food?
Uh-huh.
So you'd put the kibble in there and then you'd pour hot water over it and stir it up and it made gravy, supposedly. That stuff always looked amazing to me. They'd serve it up and it would like make my mouth water. I think those lucky dogs, they get to eat the food that's brought by that little bitty wagon and those horse drivers that go running through their kitchen.
What?
The commercials. It
Oh,
was Chuck Wagon.
I was like, what are you talking
Purina
about?
Chuck Wagon. It had these little wagon that would go running through the middle of the kitchen and the dog would chase it.
Yes, hot dog water,
Yeah.
moldy cake.
I've had awful things. It's a wonder I'm still with us.
You had pickled eel, or not pickled, it was barbecued eel, or
It was pickled barbecue eel. It was horrible. So
Can't
we
be as
went
bad as
to
my
the Asian food store over here, and man, some of the stuff those people eat.
we just grabbed the
Weirdest
weirdest
things.
stuff
Yeah.
we could find. Things with names we did not recognize.
Floyd says they're human quality and some flavors like blueberry. Blueberry,
Dogs love blueberries. We'll feed my dogs blueberries.
they're carnivores. I don't understand that.
Bloobs, watermelon. I like that. Coconut.
Hello, eat watermelon.
That sounds like we've got a Would You Rather Wednesday shaping up. With dog treats.
What do I win though?
Well, what would you rather have?
And we've got to have some charity to contribute to.
Well, we have our current Zimmer Cares recipient, which is Trinity Circle Horses Healing Hearts.
Horses healing hearts.
So I think if we could get some.
You ought to have to play with a road apple.
Heck is a road apple?
To look it up. The apples that grow on the roads.
I don't think that's what that is at all.
Yes, it is already hot, Jimmy. It's already 79. Seems like it should be hotter than that by now. This weekend, it's supposed to be a lot cooler. They're talking low to mid 80s.
What's Mexican ice cream? I think we were to raise some awareness for them.
I'll be all right.
But what would you rather do?
Have a day off.
Like, I don't have a say in that one.
I do.
What's I hear honey. 79.
Yeah, rookie numbers from Vegas. What is it already? Well, it's 5 something there, or almost 6 o'clock, or 6 o'clock right now. So what's the temperature in Vegas right now, Woody?
I love chamoy. And tahine. I got tahine put on pineapple bliss the other day. It was fabulous. 88? Oh, no.
88. So almost 10 degrees hotter in Vegas at 6 a.m. Welcome to the desert. I thought it got cold at night.
We were in Utah. There was this place that took ice cream and used this frozen board. Yeah, I've seen that where they like scrape it over the board, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then they do these little bitty thin
Like
sheets
rolls
of
of
it.
it,
Yeah.
Great. Right,
Just-
Randy, I was raised on a farm, and the only carrots or berries my dogs ate were in the rabbit.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Floyd.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
Well, it's to me, I've seen them do that, and I'm like, it's more about the taste. I had strawberry the one time I did, and it did taste like real homemade strawberry ice cream. You know, you could really taste the strawberries in it and stuff. It didn't taste artificial. Strawberry ice creams.
20 seconds.
We got that at the beach in Florida, in Destin. go up and down the strip there on the Ocean View Boulevard. They have all these little ice cream shops along there. Stand in line for 44 hours.
12 years, yeah.
That is true, Chris. That is true. We've got the humidity that you guys don't have in Vegas.
I think the humidity makes it worse.
Unless you like that sort of thing like I do.
No way.
Yeah, it seems like you wait forever for them to prepare this little bit of stuff, and then they charge you $85 for it.
All right.
Oh, hey.
What? What?
Hold on. Let's wait.
Okay. 7 seconds. Another hot one today. It's going to feel like 104. Mostly clear skies tonight with lows in the mid 60s. Sunshine and low 90s for Wednesday. Hot still on Thursday, though, as we see sunshine and a high near 95.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything over the 4 states.
75 in Monette, 77 in Pittsburgh, 79 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So you remember that time when you were maybe in your early teens and your parents decided to leave you home when they went away on a trip somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you got into all that trouble. We're wanting to know about the trouble you got into when you were left home alone.
417-623-1025 to text or call.
Here's Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5. So, we've got offered a giveaway for Dirks Bentley and another one for Luke Bryan, this time at Kansas City.
Okay.
What do you think? The problem is that Dirks Bentley is Friday, August 23rd. We already have Shay.
When is the SBC
26th through 30th. It's not been approved. I could move the Post Malone, even though I've got everything in place already done for next week.
When is that show?
That's not until October 13th. It is sold out. You cannot buy tickets for that show. So we've got Tim Pear we're going to be doing, we were going to do next week, but we could do the Luke Bryan next week. It is, the Luke Bryan concert is, it's in Kansas City. It's next week, 15th. Huh? Do the Luke Bryan and Move post. What about the Dirt? How many are that? Dan and Shay is August 29th. Dirks Bentley is 23rd.
We moved Dan and Shay the following week.
No, because it's on the 29th. Plus, we've got Silver Dollar City the following week.
When is country music?
I think it's that weekend.
Is September 6th through the 8th.
They are specifically asking for that. September 6th through the 8th. Okay.
Thank you for the gift, Kathy. Thank you, Megan.
If that.
Megan's asking about Dirks.
their hands.
You'd rather hang out at the KIX studio? Yeah, the Haunted Spook Tour's fun. We get a lot of folks in the studio then. That'd be a fun one to come hang out for. Let me see if I can check where you're at, Dorinda.
We won't have a giveaway on Friday if we do that.
Well, we always have the morning KIX
We've got
challenge.
10 pair of Post Malone.
August 16th. 10 more days, Dorinda. I thought you said we couldn't do Dirks because we've got Dan and Shay that week.
They're just actually, we could do Dirks next week. Didn't we just do Dirks?
Hold on. We gotta do this break real quick. Here we go. Come on.
June. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 810.
Sunshine, hot today. Highs right around 100. It's 79 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the forecast, tell you about cooler temperatures that are on the way in about 15 minutes.
But we're talking about the trouble that you got into when you were left home alone growing up.
Or maybe that your kids got into when you left them home alone.
417-623-1025.
Here's Luke Combs.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Let's not do Luke. Just did a Luke.
When's the Luke Bryan show? Casey? Of October? And the phone's ringing too.
They got to make up their minds quick. I need to tell her that. Not.
Yeah, you can just have the spook tour if you want. A lot of people do. Well, some people do. Sarah as Randy was great. There's a picture of Sarah and Randy's wife. That's pretty funny.
So weird.
It's
So weird.
uncanny.
So
Like, oh
if
no, which one is it?
we move, so we could do Dirks like 2 weeks in advance or a week in advance. That would put Dan and Shay a week in advance. I like that. We leave Dan and Shay there, move Post Malone into the first week of September, leave Silver City there. Just on the Luke Bryan thing, we've already done
A lot.
a lot. We have done 45 pair, 90 tickets
Right.
for
That's a
Luke
lot.
Bryan for Thunder Ridge. I don't think, and I know Live Nation. What they'll do, this is Kansas City. Live Nation is the promoter for this. They would only do 5 pair of tickets. That's it. So to move a big promotion like the Post Malone thing, which is 10 pair, or a 5 pair giveaway, and then we would have to wrap it up by Thursday.
They really want to know where Dirks is playing. They've asked several times now.
None of your business. It's at the Amp. It's the same one that we did. We've already done a ticket giveaway for this. So if they come through with what we're asking for, we will have done 30 pair of tickets, 60 tickets for Dierks Bentley. So concerts just are not selling well. At least they're smart enough at the Amp to realize that promotion is the way through to those sales that they're striving. So it will have to do some moving because I've already got graphics on the website ready to go on Saturday for Post Malone, and I've already got the contest all built. Liners are all scheduled. Everything is done. I don't wait till last minute on anything. Just let me move everything into September. And I've already got the dirt graphic done.
We're up to 15,000 likes, guys. That's crazy.
Wow.
Thank you. I bet Dirks puts on a good show.
I've seen him a couple of times. I've met him a couple of times.
Nice guy.
Pictures of him and Gina. Yeah, seemed like a nice guy. Seemed like just a not got to know him that well, but just, meet and greet things. Dad said he does. Morning, Big Jab.
I bet we can totally hit 20,000 before 9.
It's
40
a
whole minutes.
good problem to have having to balance all these giveaways. I was looking in a row.
I don't remember.
So if I go back to like say October of Lainey Wilson, Ashley McBride, and Jordan Davis, but then there was a week before where there were no concert giveaways, and in September we had Mark Chestnut, Sam Hunt, Lamar PBR Rodeo, and then nothing until PBR teams at Thunder Ridge. So let's start at the Lamar Rodeo. That counts, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's August. We only had one concert ticket giveaway. Technically, two. We had the Country Jam 23 tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 2 ticket giveaways in September, 2 weeks of September. But then in August, we had midway through August is where it ended. Lamar, Sam Hunt, Mark Chestnut, and Luke Bryan together. So there's 3 weeks August. We didn't. There was a week in July we had no giveaway. 2 weeks.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
2 seconds. We've had a much more active
And we
summer.
just had Toughest Monster Trucks and Chris Jansen and Jeff Foxworth. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunny and hot today with highs nearing 100. It's 79 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the forecast in just 5 minutes. But we're talking about the trouble that you or even your kids got into the time you were left home alone.
You can call or text to tell us what trouble they get into at 623-1025.
What kind of trouble did your kids get into or did you get into?
Well, I left my grandpa's window unlocked because I lived right next to him. I knew he was leaving, and I lived with my great-grandparents.
Right?
But me and my neighbor kids, we got inside my grandpa's house to drink some chocolate milk, and we ended up being in there for hours. I was too scared to open up the front door, and the cops and the fire department and all of our
What?
neighbors were outside trying to find us by the time I opened up our front door.
So how old were you when this happened?
I was like 9 or 10.
And they thought that you'd been snatched up or kidnapped because they couldn't find you anywhere.
Yes, I didn't tell nobody.
And you were just in Grandpa's house drinking chocolate milk.
That was it, yep. He had the best chocolate milk.
Stupid
Chocolate
kids.
milk?
Man, what? That's some jonesing you had for some chocolate milk, I guess.
What trouble did you get into when you were left home alone?
We took a BB gun, and it was in the front room, and I shot it towards the ceiling, and it made a hole. And I covered it up with mayonnaise. And then it turned yellow.
And how long did you get away with this for?
Well, for a little bit until my little cousin that was there that was babysitting too told on me.
It would have happened eventually anyway when your dad walked into the room and was like, I don't know why every time I walk in here I want an egg salad sandwich. Who knew that you could spackle with mayonnaise?
So the more you know, it's the multi-purpose
Right?
condiment.
What's the trouble you got into when you were left home alone?
Yeah, I was cooking some french fries when I wasn't supposed to, and the grease caught on fire.
Uh-oh. Did it burn the house down?
No, caught a couple of dishcloths on fire, but got grounded for 6 months.
You could have burned the house down.
What trouble did you get into when you were left home alone?
I caught the bedroom floor on fire when I was 6 years old and then tried to put it out by throwing a handmade quilt onto it. That was my sister's father's grandma that died.
Oh, no.
Tried to put it out again. I ran out into the living room, grabbed a pitcher of water, and then ran back in and locked me and my sister in the bedroom door. My mom had to kick it open and then put the fire out.
That'll teach them for leaving you home alone.
Yeah.
I'm not coming out until you say you won't kill me.
What trouble did you get left into, or what? Nope, that's not it.
No.
What trouble did you get into when you were left home alone?
623-1025.
Yeah, I had one of those, a brain fart.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. Take luck. Just take care of it.
Yay, 22,000 likes, guys. Thank you.
So
That's
June
amazing.
Was stupid full. We had the backyard party sweepstakes, born and raised app giveaway, Silver Dollar City celebration family getaway.
Yes, thank you for all the
Every-
love, guys.
Every single week in June last year, we had like 3 giveaways.
All right,
going
there's
on.
the phone ringing.
Hi there, Morning KIX. What trouble did you get into when you were left home alone?
Yeah, Randy, when I was 13, stayed home from school and I was
Oh, my gosh. It was
no.
like Ferris Bueller's Day Off gone wrong. Thanks for calling.
Have a great
You
day.
too. We had April, started the second week of April until the end of midway through July.
Jimmy wants to know if we're getting Jelly Roll tickets.
We don't
yet.
know. They did get back to us and say they're going to wait until closer to the show to make a decision on the promotion request. So, in other words, they're waiting to see what the sales are going to be like on that show before they commit to any kind of giveaway. If we do, Melissa, it'll be closer
Jimmy.
to October. Hi there, Morning KIX. What's the trouble you got into the time you were left home alone? Should. Yeah, you didn't want to do that in the first place, did you?
Like WWE in your house.
Yeah. Either that or makeup tutorials gone wrong. Thanks, Melissa. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What's the trouble you got into the time you were left home alone? Oh, what'd you call for?
What's up?
A year ago? Uh-huh. Well, they have a rule that is made evident on every single giveaway and contest that we do. If you look at the rules under each one, it says you must claim your prize within 30 days. So I don't know that they're even still around a year later. They don't keep stuff like that. And they turn it right back over into the prize. And plus, you're calling the studios, not the office where they do all this contest clearing. You need to call 624-1025, and they can tell you. But, honey, I got to tell you, those rules clearly state must claim within 30 days. So I don't know if they'll even be there. But you can call and check. It's worth checking on. So, yeah, I would go ahead and check at 624-1025. Uh-huh. You wait a year?
Holy
year?
cow. Morning, Malin.
Holy cow. Talk about procrastinating. I'm like, I don't even hardly, if I hadn't just now been looking back at last year, I wouldn't have remembered that at all.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, we keep the records and everything, but holy cow.
That's wild.
Who does that?
Major says, was she in a coma?
Yeesh, maybe.
That's crazy.
Hey, my sister's here.
Yeah.
Here go, Lynn.
She said some people are laid back. Yep, there's your super smart brother with his fart sounds. Good Lord. Morning, Santiago. I don't even know. Where can you see how many shares the videos had, Megan? I can't figure that out. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button. I left the chat. Sorry about that. And Megan's laugh. I want to put Megan's laugh on the button. That's what I want to do. He loves that stinking fart sound. All right. How are you doing, by the way, Malin? Look, I haven't seen you on here in a hot minute. All right. Don't be a Randy. What do you mean, don't be a Randy? On the phone, shares are bottom right and likes are top left. Oh, okay. I'm on desktop. So on my phone, it won't let me see the live. Only on the computer. Ooh, Malin's been moving in the heat.
Yep.
Yikes.
I thought you got all that done.
Yeah, if I want to watch the live, it won't let me watch the live on my phone.
Why?
I don't know.
On any platform?
No. Just for the TikTok. Thank you for the gift, Major. Are you moving far, Malin? I don't remember.
No, she just moved across town.
Oh, okay. Either way, moving is...
Are you done moving yet?
Thank you for the gift, Major.
Good gosh. You haven't got everything unpacked yet?
No. Gosh, no.
Gee. Speaking of procrastinating.
I don't remember the password to my personal profile, and I can't get back in. Yeah, I moved. I had my home inspection on Thursday.
Oh, whatever.
Forgot to tell you.
You haven't moved until you get unpacked. You're not moved yet.
There is a house that I have been living in.
Yeah.
Why can't I not search? What is...
I'm still trying to catch up on rest from over the weekend.
I want to sign up. Go back. From over the weekend?
Kicked my butt.
I did get married. I did that too.
Supposedly.
Okay, next. No, see, it made me a stupid. I don't want. Why did it make me a whole new account?
Now you've got multiples.
Now I've got 12
China's
TikToks.
all up in your pants.
I don't want this account.
Good luck canceling or being able to close it, though.
I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay, so there's one account. I want the one that I was already using. If you make me another account, I swear, TikTok.
Today is National Wiggle Your Toes Day. Don't let that get by you. First, you ought to celebrate National Cut Those Disgusting Toenails of Yours Day. So on that Taskmaster show, you know, they go into the house and they have to open an envelope and see what their task is. And one of the tasks they had on last season was grow the longest nail. You have 6 months, which is, you know, they film all this stuff way back and then they review it as part of the show. So once they came in the show, they had to, a couple of the guys pulled their shoes off and they had these long, hooked, gross toenails that they hadn't clipped for 6 months. One guy had even painted a face on his. It was horrible.
Here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Nope, I need to put another song in. I can have it. I don't want to play the one song. I want to play Achy Breaky Heart.
I've been waiting and watching.
It's right here.
Ah, dang it.
Thank you for the gift, Chad. Thank you for the gift, Christy. Thank you for the gift, Kathy. You have 5 boxes to go through. You're kicking my dairy, Ermelyn.
She has all of the boxes except for 5. She's only gone through 5 boxes.
No, you're not making me another account, TikTok.
Yes, it is. You're going to have multiples.
I have 3 now.
3 TikTok accounts. So they get 3 times as much data collected from her.
I'm super annoyed.
So there is a new thing you need to be aware of. Perfume for dogs. I get this. This has been around. Maybe not perfume, but dog odor deodorizer. You know, they have. I know we had some for Bella that was. I forget what they call it. Outside to inside, and it smelled like cherries. And you sprayed it on her fur, and it got rid of the outside smell they get when they go outside and play.
Mm-hmm.
So Dolce & Gabbana has now created a new fragrance mist designed exclusively for dogs. It is $100 a bottle so that when you have too much money, you can get rid of it even quicker.
Yeah, good, perfect.
It's called Fefe. Fefe. Promises a gentle and delicate scent meant to be gently worked into the fur to give your pup a moment of scented pampering. According to the company, Fefe combines scents like musk and sandalwood and lang lang for an olfactory masterpiece. It claims appeals to dogs. Well, look at that. You figured it out eventually.
I just went with one of the stupid accounts that made me.
Though it does advise avoiding the nose area when applying the scent. This is the part where we all pretend that what we know lang lang is, by the way.
Yingling? Ying, ying,
My
ying.
dog has a preferred scent. It's dead squirrel, earthworms, and anal gland.
Ew, ew, ew. that, my nose knows exactly what that smell. Oh, God.
It's like death. It is hell. It is death.
That's
Ode
so
to
bad.
Scooby-Doo. Ode to drink out the toilet.
Drink out the toilet.
I don't care what you spray on any dog. You know, if you spray any liquid onto a dog, you know what it smells like in a few seconds? A wet dog.
So this is interesting. I'm glad that I'm doing this. When you click the chat and the TikTok chat goes over our chat, and you can't see it. All right, do you all have this problem, or is it just me? You click the chat to comment,
Well, it's
and
got
then the
to
whole
bring
thing
up your
jumps up.
keyboard.
But then you can't read anything. That's obnoxious.
Get back. Oh,
You have to
yeah,
keep hitting
have
back
an
just to tap.
Apple. You don't have back.
Type. You always click out of it.
They're saying that dark chocolate, you know, every month or so they switch positions, whether it's good for you, whether it's not good for you,
Of
whether you
course.
should have more of it, shouldn't have. Well, there's a new study now that finds dark chocolate products contain excessive amounts of heavy metals. So they examined all these dark chocolate products from retailers like Whole Foods Market, Amazon, which owns Whole Foods, and GNC. And they found that cadmium and arsenic were in most of them. 43% exceeded the acceptable levels of lead. 35% exceeded cadmium levels. And
What's a cadmium?
Cadmium? You've heard of cadmium eggs right around Easter?
That's Cadbury. That is exactly what my brain thought.
A carcinogen at high levels. Anyway, the organic products were found to contain higher levels compared to the non-organic items. But none of the dark chocolate products exceeded the maximum level for arsenic. But they said, don't have large amounts of dark chocolate every single day. It's not good for you. You got arsenic in my cadmium. You got cadmium in my arsenic. I guess the good news is no mercury in there. That's it. I'm switching to donuts.
That's the only logical thing to do.
Yeah.
This is so cool. When you're tapping the screen,
Yeah.
you can go in different patterns.
Oh, yeah,
It
that
follows
is so
your finger.
cool. You're easily amused there.
Yep. Morning, Nolan.
Okay. Y'all
When do
ready
we
for
stop
this?
and get donuts now?
So I do not like this song at all. This is Drew Baldridge. I don't like saying Drew Baldridge. It's hard to like it wrestles its way out of your mouth like a
It wrestles.
like a alien creature.
Hey.
And it's called She's Somebody's Daughter. I do not like the song, so we're going to do something to it here.
Are you ready?
Where's the barking dog?
I don't
There
know.
it is. There it is. I found it. Bloodhounds or we're going to which one? We need to listen. One of these we're going to play over the top of it. That one. That one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
What's happened? Apparently that song woke up the dogs. I don't know why.
They're still going.
Oh yeah. They got a roll on.
They got a lot of feelings going on after that song.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. It's 8:37.
Hey, it's going to be hot again today. Heat index values at right around 105. It's 79 in Joplin.
Got the morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
Make sure to go on the KIX app and the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want to hear this morning.
And we're talking about the trouble you got into that time that you were left home alone.
417-623-1025 to call or text.
What's the trouble you got into?
My best friend and I decide to launch bottle rockets off of the second-story roof.
I don't see what could go wrong with that. That sounds like a good idea, in fact.
We lay them across the top edge of the roof, and I light one and take 2 steps back and step right through the roof vent, and I'm up to my hip in the roof.
I was expecting this to go the complete opposite direction with the bottle rocket.
Hey, look, Mom, we made you a new sunroof.
It thunderstormed that night, and we had to redo the bathroom ceiling because it leaked.
Of course it did.
What trouble did you get into when you were left home alone?
Actually, my daughter went home and locked herself out of the house. And she's not supposed to go outside, and she went outside. I live in an apartment, so she went to the office and told them, and they called me because she even lost her phone inside.
You're never leaving her home again, are you?
No, she has her brother that can watch her now.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a better situation, sure.
What kind of trouble did you or your kids get into when they were left home alone?
Okay, when me and my brother were young, we were playing around. He threw a dart at my head and made me bleed in the head. Not really bad, but well, I thought I'd get him back. So I go in the kitchen. I put some milk and some red food coloring in it. I go in the room where he's at, and I start spitting it out like it's blood. Well, I go in there, and he starts screaming that he killed me. He killed me. And my mom comes yelling at me because I scared my brother half to death.
You traumatized poor Billy!
She's just thinking about all the therapy bills she's going to have to pay.
But he threw the dart at my head.
Wait a minute, though. Did he yell, I killed her! I killed her! Was it I killed her?
Context is really important.
Yeah, it really is.
What trouble did you get into growing up when you were left home alone?
Well, I got left home alone with my little sister when I was about 8 years old. The babysitter had to go to the store and told us to stay in the house. And we had this big old box fan. I mean, it was probably 4 foot in diameter, and you could take the top of it off.
Right.
Well, I took the top of it off, and I tipped it up towards the ceiling, turned it on, and started throwing stuff into it like ketchup, mustard, food. Oh, I got my butt whooped so bad for that.
It was like a Pollock painting all over the ceiling.
Yeah, it was. I did a very good job of that, and it had a hell of a time cleaning that sucker,
You
too.
know, in some cultures, some circles, that would be considered high art.
I mean, it actually sounds kind of fun.
Yeah. Tell us the trouble you got into the time you were left home alone.
417-623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Hi, Morning KIX. What trouble did you get into the time you were left home alone?
Oh,
no!
my gosh. What?
Thank goodness. Man, you know, there's all sorts of things wrong here. For one, the sister trying to murder the brother. There's racial connotations of bad Indian and good Indian. Then there's that pink jump rope. That's questionable in and of itself. So, thanks for calling.
You too. Have a good one, Cappy. Yeah, don't act out anything that you hear on the radio. Probably not.
So everybody's been watching the Olympics, I guess, except for me. But there is a thing called the Frog Olympics that I bet most of you have missed out on.
What's the Frog Olympic?
It's the Dusky Gopher Frog Olympics that took place in Memphis at the Memphis Zoo last Friday. And they had all their frogs in a jumping competition. Big Chunky placed third, by the way, for the bronze. Kevin the Frog won silver, and a frog named Beef Stroganoff won the gold.
Beef Stroganoff, that's great.
I guess Big Chunky had a little trouble staying in the winner's podium during pictures. He kept hopping off, making a break for it. Memphis Zoo was actually doing this as an experiment. They wanted to see how a change in environment can impact the frog's locomotion. So half of their dusky gopher frogs were released during an outdoor pond enclosure, while the other half remained in their indoor glass tanks. They look at their jumping ability, total distance jumped, endurance length, height of jump to see if there's any difference between the frogs and the two enclosure spaces. The zoo cafeteria was also interested to see if there was a difference in taste.
Mm-hmm. So what did they find?
Well, they found that the frogs by the outdoor pond jumped farther, but that was probably because of the snakes.
Ah, that makes sense.
The winner got a medal and a week's supply of flies.
Did anyone watch any of the I don't know what words we can say for this. Any of the pew pew in the Olympics? The guy from Turkey who's become iconic?
Oh, yeah, because of TikTok. Yes, I watched that last week.
It was hilarious. He showed up in his just jeans and a t-shirt and his
all
slides.
these others have monocles on and these sight gaugers that are on their glasses. They can have all of these elevated things. They take forever to shoot and aim. There's all these fancy processes that they do for the one-arm shoot.
And he just
so they
showed
can't
and
support
shoots.
their arm anywhere below their elbow or anything. So they're doing these things like this and everything. And he comes up and he goes, hand in one pocket. Bam! Bullseye.
Crazy.
Wins it.
Yeah, crazy. There have been some very iconic people that have come from this round of Olympics. Him, the pommel horse guy,
Yeah.
who only did the pommel horse thing.
And didn't do it well.
He did it well.
Well, I thought he
came
fell.
in clutch.
I thought he fell.
No, thanks to him. Thanks to him, they won.
I thought he was
Mention
injured
Messi.
when he did it, that he went ahead, that he had gotten injured.
Nope, you're thinking somebody else.
He's the guy who's the Clark Kent guy.
Yes. And then there was,
The
oh my gosh, there was somebody else.
woman we were talking about that got kicked out of the Olympic Village.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Jost had to be sent home. His staph infection has gotten worse. And you're like, oh, that sucks.
Colin Jost from like SNL?
Yeah, he's one of the hosts. But he is going home to Scarlett Johansson. So
I think he's doing okay. He has a staph infection. Is he playing around in the River Seine again?
Probably.
Leave that thing alone. Man, the quality of the video between Restream and TikTok is insane. It looks so much better on Restream than it is on TikTok.
Yeah. So I will say that if you even Facebook seems better. Morning, Nolan.
Yeah, this screen is really busy. This is a lot.
I've been thinking about changing the background.
I'll make it dark. Yeah. It still drives me crazy that actually I just realized too our morning kicks bubble is behind the chat now.
Oh, it had to, remember?
No.
Yes, because the morning kicks with Randy and Jen is part of the background.
Oh, we made it all one thing. Megan wants to do fall colors.
Wasn't a big deal when it
Oh, this is cool. We have 10 team members on KIX. I had no idea.
Who are they?
Megan, Melissa, Christy, Kathy, Sarara, Pam, Amanda, Laverne, Shalala, Moichiro, and Baby
how did they
K
get
are all
to be
part of our
team
team members.
members?
Well, they click to join our team, and then there's a special gift they have to give us.
No. I did not know that.
Megan is level 17. Shout out, Megan. Melissa is level 16, so she's in our second top team member.
So when does
Third
the
ranked is Christy.
Twisted Takes Tuesday picture go?
Normally I put those up after the Morning Kicks Takeover starts.
So after 9?
Yep.
Need to watch for this, guys. It's so painful.
I think some people might really enjoy it.
Weirdos.
Thank you for the gift, Chad. Will we?
Will we what?
I don't know. Megan said, will we? Of course.
Did you hear that Tom Cruise is going to be dropping into the Olympics at the closing ceremony
No, I did not hear this.
to help promote Mission Impossible?
I feel like that movie has been like 5 years in the making. Harris selects Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her VP running mate.
What? Is that official?
According to CNN, USA Today, The Hill.
Everybody thought it was going to be Shapiro. Well, that's interesting. I don't know that that was the best move for her. Maybe she thinks she's already got Pennsylvania sewn up. Shapiro's from Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
She has no chance of winning the presidency without Pennsylvania. If she doesn't get that, it's done. Trump won Pennsylvania when he won the
we got
election.
3 seconds. Thank you for the gift, Chad.
Biden. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 849.
Another hot one today. It could feel as hot as 105. It's 79 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning Kicks takeover getting ready to start in just 5 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and let us know songs you want to hear this morning.
So today we're talking about the trouble you got into that time that your parents left you home alone by yourself.
You can call or text and tell us what happened at 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Hi, Morning Kicks. What happened when you were left home alone?
Well, I was 5, and I went over to her house, and her parents went out and left me and her 3-year-old brother home. And all night, me and her decided to call 911 because we're just little, you know. So we called like 3 or 4 times to dial 911. And on the 4th time, we listened to what they said, and they told us, you know, if you call this number back, we're going to have to send someone over to see what's going on.
I can't believe they waited until 4 calls and still hadn't sent anyone.
Right?
They obviously knew it was a prank call.
Yeah, and also 2 5-year-olds watching the 3-year-old. What the heck?
That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
This happened so much. My youngest daughter was a 911 operator for many years, you know, and she said it's just constant all the time.
It's the one number that they all know. It's only 3 numbers.
I guess. What's the trouble you got into the time you were left home alone?
When I was younger, I put dishwashing soap in the dishwasher, and it suds everywhere. And I spent hours trying to clean it before my parents got home, but I couldn't get it cleaned up.
So what did they do to you when they came home and saw these soap suds?
I was grounded. They were so mad that there was, you know, bubbles in the living room, in bedrooms. There's bubbles everywhere.
You mean to tell me they weren't even a little bit happy that you were cleaning up and doing chores and dishes?
No, I had to wash dishes by hand for probably a year.
Yes, you're their new dishwasher. Now that you've ruined the old dishwasher.
What happened when you were left home alone?
My parents left me with my older sister, and she decided she was going to make pancakes and literally about burnt the house down. They come home, and the fire trucks were there, and she was not left alone for about 2.5 years.
Yeah, but how were the pancakes?
Oh, they were kind of gooey.
I bet. And burned.
What happened with you when you were left home alone?
My brother was 12 years old, and he was babysitting me and my sister. And we had a 2-story house, and up the living room, we had a floor grate that could open up and go through and land on the couch. So me and my sister threw water, and my brother ran upstairs, and as he was coming upstairs, we jumped through the grate and landed on the couch. Well, when he tried to jump through the grate, he got stuck. So needless to say, me and my sister got our butt paddled, and my brother got scraped up when my dad had to pull him out of the floor grate.
Or as he was better known as Tubby.
Yeah.
They should have just left him in there for like 3 weeks until he, fell through of his own accord.
What trouble did you get into when you were left home alone?
You can text us at 623-1025 to tell us your stories.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Morning KIX Takeover starting in just 4 minutes.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Welcome to the team, Chad. Thank you for becoming our 11th team member.
Woo! How many do you have to have before you win? 80, 12?
80, 52. Alrighty, so tomorrow is Wednesday. I spent a lot of this morning thinking it was Wednesday.
And as we're getting closer to sending those wonderful treasures known as your children back to school, let's remember why it's important that they go to school. We're going to be talking about the time your kids' hands got stuck. So I've got the story, and I'm sure I'll be telling it tomorrow, about the time that I got called at work, and they're like, Dad, Lauren's hand is stuck in the furnace blower. And I said, so we had an air return on the wall in the hallway. The furnace was on the other side of that. And I said, how did she get her hand? Well, we took the air return cover off. Why? That's dangerous. That's a big squirrel cage fan. If it kicks on or something, it could tear her arm off. And this was Amber, and she started crying, and she said, well, Candace had dropped a toy car down in there. And we tried to get it, but couldn't get in there because our arms are too big, but hers is small enough. But she got in there, and I said, wait a minute, is she holding on to the car right now? And said, yeah, she's got it. And I said, have her let go of the car and see if she can. She let go of the car, she could slide her hand out. She couldn't get it out because she had the car in her hand. Yeah. So we're going to talk about this. Happens more than you'd realize. The time your kids got their hands stuck somewhere.
Kids get body parts stuck in things all the time.
All the time. So think about that, and we'll talk about that then. Plus, we're going to talk about back-to-school shopping and getting you ready for all that's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks.
We'll have more Josh Turner and Tracy Lawrence tickets up for grabs as well.
So have a great rest of your day.
Have a good one. Thank you for all the likes and shares. Thank you for hanging out. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow.